should be done as soon
All
as
right.
possible.
I'm also joined in by Mithali Raj. Mithali, how would you react to the latest development? This is indeed a huge milestone for Indian women's cricket, but your thoughts?
I think I'm quite thrilled, and definitely it's a great news for women's cricket, for women cricketers in our country.
Right. But how do you see the way forward now? As we were discussing earlier, that the issue of central contracts still remains an issue as far as gender parity for central contracts is concerned. Do you think that should be the next area of focus for the BCCI?
See, everything takes time, one step at a time. And I feel that, yes, the team has been doing really well in the past 4-5 years. And the first big move, of course, has been get the women's IPL, which BCCI has announced for next year, which is scheduled for next year. So yes, things are moving in the direction of growth for women's cricket, and this definitely is a huge boost for all of us. And I'm sure in terms of the contract, it will happen at some point. But with this news, I think we definitely are getting into a it's a new door, probably a new era sort of a thing for all of us. And I only foresee bigger changes for the betterment of women's cricket in the coming years.
The question that now arises is also, why wasn't this decision taken earlier? I know that Jai Shah has been very keen on developing women's cricket, but we've seen the kind of performance as far as Asia Cup is concerned. The women's cricket team has constantly and consistently brought pride to the country. But why the delay? It's a very valid question, Mithali. As a woman cricketer coming from the field who's headed the teams, how do you process this?
Well, see, as you rightly said, Mr. Jai Shah has been very proactive in the cause of women's cricket as ACC. He's made sure that we have the Asia Cup going, which was not a regular feature in the past. Where I myself have played for so many years, but maybe I would have been a part of 3 or 4 Asia Cups. So now he's revived Asia Cup. So I think he's been so proactive in getting everything going for women's cricket. Probably that wasn't the case in the past.
Right.
Before him.
And as far as market forces are concerned, in your view, how can the BCCI work towards attracting those market forces in favor of women? Because, see, let's not forget, it's all a game of profit at the end of the day. When it comes to match fee, how does one now, because if match fee is concerned, how does one now bring market forces into play?
Well, see, all I can say is, with the equal pay here in terms of match fees, in a way, the girls have been doing well. So I think in some way it is for them, and I'm sure that in the coming months, like whatever, there is a T20 World Cup scheduled next year for the girls. It's a huge thing for them. This boost will definitely inspire them. Not that the girls pay for money, but they're very passionate group of girls, and there are so many talented girls. Now I see that leave how the market is going to respond. All I can say is, for a young girl and their parents, I see that the parents will now encourage this girl to take up this profession, to take up women's cricket or cricket as a profession, and will be hugely supported by the parents, by everybody around, because now the sport has grown by leaps and bounds in the last 2 years.